Welcome back to Aspen Grove Adventures. My name is Michelle and I travel full-time with my husband Matt and our two dogs, Scout and Teddy. Today it is just me and I wanted to give you guys a tour of our new bedroom decor, and I'm really excited about this. So if you have not been following along, about 5 weeks ago my husband and I picked up our new fifth wheel. It is a Keystone Cougar half-ton 29 MBS, and it works great for us for a handful of reasons. If you'd like to know more about that RV, we have a vlog up of the day that we got it, and then we also have an interior tour of the RV and links to other people's tours that are really good if you want to go check those out. I will leave links to all of those down in the description. Today though, I wanted to show you what we did to make the bedroom more ours. We didn't want to paint anything just because that was a lot of work. We moved right into this RV. We live in it full time. We did not have time to do a bunch of painting, and you know, we just bought a brand new RV. My husband especially was a little bit hesitant to just jump in modifying a bunch of stuff. So everything I did in this room can be undone incredibly easily, but it made the RV ours.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
So we have some more projects to do in here to make it a little bit more organizationally friendly, and we haven't tackled those yet. We will soon, so it's not going to be in this video. We have some projects to make these cabinets on either side of the bed a little bit more usable. We also have some electrical projects to make this RV a little bit more off-grid friendly, especially for Matt's CPAP. But those are all for a later date. Today, I'm just going to show you the fun stuff that we did in here. So the first thing that you really get to see is this wallpaper. I got this wallpaper off of Etsy. I believe the company is Timberland & Co. I'm not quite sure. I will definitely put the link to that shop down in the description as well. In fact, I will put the description, or I will put links to most of the things that I got in the description below if possible. And if I miss something, just ask me in the comments and I will add it. So this wallpaper we put up here on the doors. We are not sure it's staying though. Matt's not a huge fan and I'm not sold either, so I might peel this right off again. But we also put it on this back wall right here. We had a little bit of a discussion on how much of the wallpaper to put. This like wood grain, barn wood, stick-on paper or whatever was already there when we purchased it, and it came all the way up the wall. And I wanted to wallpaper the entire wall in this botanical print. Matt wasn't sold, so we kind of met in the middle, and I just did the top half because he wanted the bottom half to look kind of more like a headboard, and I think that it turned out really well. I think he was right to only do part of it, so I'm glad that that turned out nicely. And then on the bed itself, we have sheets and pillowcases from a company called Magic Linen. We really like this company. I will, like I said, link everything down below. They have linen, lots of linen things, but we have bought their bed sheets in the past, and now we have pillows. And so they're not cheap. It's probably the most expensive thing in this room is the sheet and the pillowcases. But we really like them. On the bed itself, we have two duvets because we can't share blankets. So the dark green that you see here is actually a duvet. The duvet itself is from IKEA, and it is a lighter weight, like less warm fill, because Matt is a warmer sleeper than I am. And then this top light green, the duvet itself is also from IKEA. It's a warmer fill because I'm a colder sleeper. And then the covers are just from Amazon. I was gonna buy nice linen covers, but our dog has an issue where he likes to eat duvet covers. Only duvet covers, not the duvet, not the other bedding, and it's usually right along the zipper or the button or whatever fastener that they have put. So I don't buy expensive ones because I'm often replacing them. So our duvet covers are just from Amazon, and I think they're 100% cotton, but I can't even guarantee that they are that. This is my side of the bed, and then over here on my end table I have just some lotion and some room spray, which I got from Target. And I'd never used room spray before, but I spritzed it just when I finished putting everything together in here, and I really like it. And then I have a little votive candle holder that I'm actually using for earplugs, because earplugs can get everywhere, and so rather than, you know, just letting them explode all over the place, they have a little home. And then I picked up this little picture frame. The picture frame and the votive holder are from Hobby Lobby. And then I actually had an old calendar, and this is like a little advertisement on the back of the calendar that I just cut out. I meant to get actual photos from our trips to put there, and I just ran out of time before this video, so I will probably replace it, but this was a better option than the little stock photo of a little family that I don't know. And then I have my iPad and the book I am currently reading on my end table. Over around on this other side, we have Matt's CPAP, and then I have this little basket with the hose in there. Let's be honest, that is just for this video. It is not staying like that. His hose and the mask usually end up in the bed during the day, and that's fine, but you know, for the video I wanted to make it nice. And then I also got him a little picture frame also. This room is pretty feminine, especially with the floral paper, so I tried to add in a little bit more rustic masculine touches to the room, and this is one of them. It's another advertisement for a national park. I will replace that with a photo from our adventures, but that's what's there for right now. And then this is a book that we picked up when we were in Portland at Powell's Books, and neither one of us have cracked into it yet. But again, just being completely transparent, I put it here for the video. But I think that we're both going to enjoy this book when we get around to reading it. Over here on the wall across from the bed, I have this piece of artwork. This frame is from the thrift store that I picked up, and I really liked it. It's kind of beat up, but that's just kind of part of the allure, the part of the aesthetic that I liked about it. And then it had in there a painting that I kind of was okay with, but I wasn't sold on it. It had glass. The glass was kind of chipped and dull and beat up a little bit. It wasn't broken, but it definitely didn't look good. And then the painting inside was okay, but it was kind of depressing and dark and just wasn't quite what I wanted. It had some of the colors, it had the browns and the greens in it that worked for me, but it just wasn't right. So I happened to be at Hobby Lobby getting something else, and I saw this picture right here, and it was bigger, like this mat was bigger, and it was in a frame, and the other ones that were there had glass in front of them, but this one didn't, and it was a little bit smudged. So there's a little bit of smudges, and then there were smudges on the matting that I ended up cutting off. And so I picked it up for a steal. They gave me a good deal on it, and then I cut it down to size. I got rid of the glass, which I kind of thought about for a long time. I thought about putting the glass back in here with this print, but being in an RV, if it falls in transit or something, it just didn't seem great. If it gets too dirty or dusty or gross, I can replace it with a different print, and it just seemed like a safer option to go glass free. And I really like this piece of art. I just thought it was really relaxing and pretty, and its lightness goes with the room. It's such a small room. The ceilings are very low. The room is very tiny, being a fifth wheel up above the truck part, so it's much shorter than the rest of the RV. I just wanted to go light and bright and nothing depressing. And then this hook right here is a command hook that was originally black, because you know they usually come in white, black, or silver. And I just bought some. That's why I was at Hobby Lobby that day, actually, was I was buying some multi-purpose paint. And so this might get chipped up, I don't know, but we're gonna see how long it lasts. It's just some metallic copper multi-purpose paint, and I painted the hook. It was really important for me to put a hook here because this is our light switch. and it has a blue light that glows out from the sides and then in here, and it can't be turned off, and it drives me bananas. I hate it. I'm trying to sleep and there's this blue light glowing, so I figured I'd just cover it up. And then it's not that difficult to push the sweater out of the way, turn on and off the light, and just leave it like that. There is some kind of situation, I don't really know what, where there is a bulkhead. It's not a bulkhead because it's down on the floor. A bulk foot space, I don't know what you would call it, that only comes out to about here, and that means when you open the door's held a distance away from the wall. So we thought to go ahead and use this space. We actually saw this idea on a different YouTube channel that we were watching. I think it was Less Junk More Journey, and they had a similar situation in their bedroom, so they mentioned that it's really good storage. So we went ahead and decided to use that idea, and I got 3 more. These are just the command hooks instead of them being 2 hooks. They are just 1 hook each, and I went ahead and painted those as well. And then this is just, you know, another sweater. I also picked this up at Hobby Lobby. It's just, you know, a little picture of the Grand Canyon. You've noticed we have those other 2 national park things in here. National parks are a big part of our travels, so it's nice to have those included, but not be like too kitschy. So I liked that. The colors match. And then this bag is an IKEA bag, and then inside are extra masks. And I think that's it. This is our bedroom. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour of the decor. As you can tell, everything could be easily just removed and stripped, and the room would go back to being just basic empty RV room, which was really nice to not have done anything permanent in here. But I'm really excited. I think that this really helps brighten up the room. It was very dark before. As we live in here, I'm sure I will go through the other rooms in the RV and also work on getting those to be personal and, you know, meant for us. If you are interested in that, if you like this style of video, please let me know down in the comments, or just give it a thumbs up and I will know. So I will know that as we go through the rest of the RV, I should make videos like this one to go along with that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Today and not tomorrow.